Hello there! What is going on, everybody? We're playing on Naboo today. We're playing some Star Wars Legion, and it's the droid attack on the Wookiees. That's exactly what it is today. This is a special type of battle report because Sean and I each designed each other's lists. So I had talked about this a while ago, and we talked about building a list for your opponent, as a casual alternative kind of approach to the game. So we are, and so Sean wanted to put together a thematic list. So I'm running a bunch of Wookiees. Got the Wookiee command cards out, and so I'm running Chewbacca, the Wookiee chieftain. We're looking at one ranged Wookiee warriors with the bowcaster, 2 melee Wookiee warriors with the battle shield, a Radanasp, and 3 clone troopers with the Phase 1 clone trooper on there. And that's what we are rocking today. We got our fancy luxury playstyle tokens out here, which are beautiful. Cool Sean is running
Separatists, which I've never ever played before.
yeah. So he's running a T series with Maul and an AAT with who's the? Did I give you the? Oh, I also put the T series on there, so he loses AI attack.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna be helpful. And then a Staps. And then 5 units of B1s with the
E5.
With the E5, so they have the triple black dice heavy weapon on there. And the theme on this, obviously the theme here is to do all a Wookiee, as much of a Wookiee battle force as you currently can do.
Yeah. And
the theme here was to replicate the Battle of Naboo, since this Maul was there.
Yep.
And then it's just all droids, Staps, and AAT. I probably could have put droidicas in the list also, but. No, I just didn't have the points for that, so I wanted it to be a little bit more like the battle line. So we are playing kind of on Naboo as well, and so that is what we're doing. So if you're curious about any of the terrain or the mats or any of that stuff, I do stuff on Crabbok.com. I have a bunch of reviews over there, so you can, a lot of people ask me what terrain is that. Check out all the reviews. I've got had a lot of people send me terrain, and so I review it all, and I put links and videos all on Crabbok.com under the reviews section. So we already did our battle cards too. So this is what we're going to be rocking today. We're going to be rocking War Weary, Advanced Positions, and Breakthrough. So the Breakthrough is going to be interesting because we each have a speeder, but he's got a lot more units. Well, not that much more.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
5.
No, we're the same.
We're both 9?
Both 9.
Okay, well, we got a lot more health on those B1s, but then again, I got a lot of health on these Wookiees. This could be an evenly matched game, but I think I have the clear advantage with War Weary. They were my commands. I had the bid, so I'm a blue player.
Yeah, I designed it like that.
Yeah. So he made a good list. Let's see how well it handles. All right, so we are deployed. Sean has dropped a lot of the droids behind the big tower here, kind of center of the board. He pushed forward a little bit with some of these droids, kind of showing you around a little bit. Whereas I kind of went corner-ish. I feel like there's going to be a big fight in the middle. We each have to get to each other's deployment zone. And we also have War Weary here. So Suppression's going to be interesting. I also have a command card. One of those command cards gives my Wookiees Demoralize, which puts fear. Yeah.
I never...
You gave me that, yeah. That's so you have nobody to blame but yourself.
I really thought hard about the objectives and all the other stuff with the Wookiee Wars. Like, they rely upon that.
So one thing that I'm doing is I'm putting a mine on the melee Wookiees that have the battle shields, because the mines here have a red side and like a black side. So if they're on, because at the start of their activation, if they want to flip to red dice, basically so you can see at a glance which one is in which thing. So I thought that was kind of clever. So we're getting ready to play cards. You ready to go?
Orbital Strike.
Orbital Strike. I'm going with standing orders. Sorry. Standing orders. Yes, that's... what is it? Is that suppressive? That is suppressive.
It is suppressive.
Look at you.
I'm going to give it to the tank.
Okay.
And then I have direct droid trooper.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to go bing, ding, ding,
You're
ding.
going to go ring it. You're playing pinball over there.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
That stupid frog song from like the 90s.
Yeah, I'm going to assign mine to the, if I can reach the Radanasp from this guy over here, which...
What is it? Is the Radanasp, Rapidash?
No, it's the Rador Nasp.
Right. Oh,
the flutter
I think
crown. Fluttercraft. All right, so we're starting out here, just some moving out. Chewie moved up to here. Some clones moved through underneath. These droids came out, shot the clones. They killed one guy. I'm going to take a suppression and lose one. And we are using the new luxury playstyle tokens today. So
are very pretty.
Chewie got some surge too.
And those guys moved out over there.
All right, so my Wookiee commander moved up, took a shot, got 2 droids down, and so. But now the staffs are going.
Yep.
And they do the compulsory, and then the AI move,
Yep.
and so now they're going to shoot somebody, and I think you can hit the clones
through light cover.
Well, they have suppression in the tree, so that's still going to be head up to heavy cover.
Well done.
Unless you have
sharpshooter on these guys.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, I have agile 1, so I'm gonna get 2.
You're gonna gain 2, yeah. You are gonna gain 2 dodges, so they're gonna be harder to kill. But
sorry, using the
the
overflow.
Sean forgot to bring his tokens today, so I pulled out the overflow.
To be fair, I didn't have separatists.
Yeah, so he didn't think he was gonna have to bring anything. So I'm like, yeah, I got all the stuff, and we're forgetting about like all the movement tools and stuff. So, but when you bought like 6 core sets like I have, you end up having a lot of.
All right, so.
All right.
We got 6 because they're 2 units.
I'm using the dice app.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. 2. All right. Well, 1 will go away for heavy cover, so it looks like a crit is going to go through.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna just
death
roll.
by 1,000 cuts. Yes.
You got another cut. Ouch. All right. All right. So I just flipped that token order when they got shot again, which is really helpful.
Good thing I turned.
He went with his commander here, who moved up, did a bolster, and he's doing an orbital strike to these Wookiees here. So and how much did you roll?
Rolled 2 hits and a surge. So I'm gonna use that surge token as
the surge token from bolster.
Yeah,
All right, so make that 3. Which is
going
to go away because even though you have sharpshooter 1, I've got heavy cover. It's going to be and this is from the command card, by the way. So and that's that range 4, like an infinite range attack.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2 wounds coming to me. It doesn't have pierce, does it?
Does not.
Okay, so Wookiees are going to roll only white defense dice, and this is the melee unit. They don't have search for defense. So all right. Let's see what do we get here. Oh, block 1.
Oh, nice.
So that's says 1 wound.
Yeah, 1 wound. Activates their tenacity.
Oh, thank you.
I helped the Wookiees.
You did. All right, let me get one of the new wound. Now the Wookiees have 3 health each. Okay, good. Now the cool thing about these 2 is because like I could just flip it over when they take another wound, and then the 3rd wound I just take the mini off the board, so I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of tokens. So very cool. Yeah, and then they'll also get a suppression.
That's probably the coolest thing. In fact, because FGMT, whatever it is, has
with the 3s on the
yeah. So now you awkward now.
Yeah, you just go from 1 to 2. Yeah. All right, so we did the Rad and Nasp last. He did move his AAT out here into the middle, so that is starting to make the city square look pretty intimidating. I hope he doesn't run over a super cool Crabbok barricade. But I opted to do the compulsory last, so we displaced those guys, and we're doing the.
You need to choose between them or them. So
yeah, I'm gonna use this little dice thing that was sent, which is really cool. Oh, only 2, but we do ignore cover.
Yep, and you have surge to hit.
We do have surge to hit, so that's gonna be 2. And this is gonna be yeah.
Oh goodness, I got it.
Oh, you got it. All right.
Be consistent.
No. Oh, that takes out 2, but it doesn't delete the unit. All right, so start of round 2, we did all of our cleanup. I played assault. He played mechanized incursion. Gave it to this guy, and then he gave it back to the commander, and then did direct and did a big thing here. So he's gonna have just Maul in his pile, plus this 1 dude that's left over here, and then the Staps. So the Staps are dangerous. I have assault, so I'm gonna issue out some orders. I think I kind of want some orders on some clone troopers just to be able to do some craziness, just in case. But I also want the Fluttercraft getting one, so he's not in the pile, so.
Give 1 to the tank.
All right, so I decided to just give the 3 orders to my clones since I have aggressive tactics on him, and so they each get a surge token. And he went first. He was going with the tank, and since he can just barely see the leader here, they're in range. He's going to go ahead and he can see them. Actually, I think this 1 guy you can't see, but 3 of the units could take wounds. Right. So if there's 1 guy left, then hey, no big deal. But you can't see the heavy weapon, the battle shield guy, and I am in still red mode, so you're gonna get this should be up there with him. So I'm not getting armor on this attack, but I will get heavy cover.
Arsenal 2. I did aim.
Okay, you did aim first, aim and shoot, and you're going to put the torpedo on there.
You're doing the high energy shells.
High energy shells. Okay, I couldn't spend a dodge here. Oh, okay, that's not bad. You got to aim to two blank reds. That's good. It's all ink. Do you have surge to hit on the tank?
I have surge to crit because I've got critical 3.
Critical 3. Oh.
So let's see. Boop.
All right. So yeah, that's all. All right. So there's 2 hits there. So the 2 hits are going to go away. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. I guess I'm rolling 5 white dice.
Velocity.
Yeah, that
doesn't matter.
It's gonna be a lot. Let's do it in here. I block 1, so that's 4. Ouch! So we're gonna take 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and that has to go on that. That has to go on the battle shield Wookiee. So that does mean that the next time I'm wounded, I have to lose my battle shield Wookiee. Yeah. And that's gonna be. Was that a suppressive attack?
No.
So just the 1 suppression.
Yeah.
Okay. Ouch. All right, I'm pulling from the pile. I got special forces. I have to go with them, get them out of there before they're finished off. They'll rally. They get to roll red dice, and they will get rid of that suppression. And now I got to see if I can do some damage to these staps before they come in here and wreak havoc. All right, so they basically leaped up here and jumped. We kind of figured this would be like a very cinematic mode of them kind of using scale to jump on the top of here and leap up. I mean, they could make it on the ground anyway, but
like there's a Wookiee hand off one of the staps right now.
Yeah. So they're going after the staps here. There's still a lot of dice with 1 guy dead. Okay, only 1 blank here.
Shoot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 2 surges, but they have surge to hit. And so their melee, they don't think they have Pierce on their melee, though. They do have Duelist. They don't have an aim. So we're just looking at 6 in melee. And so you have cover 2 on the speeders. But that's only for ranged attacks.
Only for ranged attacks.
Yeah. So when Wookiees are...
2, 3, how many?
6. Come on.
Yeah, they're dead.
Did I kill both of them?
Kill both of them.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate.
A little bit.
Staps don't want to be meleeed.
No, because they're not immune to melee.
Roger. Oh no. All right, so they shot the clones. 1 survived. They're up to 2nd suppression now. Rather, 2 survived. 1 died. I pulled from the pile. I got special forces. The ranged Wookiees who are right here are going to fire through there. With the leaders here, so I don't think you're going to get any cover. This is only blocking like 2 guys, so
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree.
And I'm going to fire support these guys, which is a big fistful of dice. So they're going to fire support into this. They took an aim, and they're going to fire here, and here we go. Oh, I'm glad I took that aim because this is not great. I mean, it's not bad. It's a whole bunch of stuff, and there's Pierce 1 in here as well. And I kind of dropped that last die. That wasn't a really good roll. I acknowledge that, and I apologize. All right, I'm going to pull these guys out. I got 1 aim. I'm going to re-roll 2 black dice because I have a lot of blanks. All right, another surge. So that's going to be another surge to hit. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm glad I fire supported because that would have been a really weak attack otherwise.
And we said no cover because the lead.
Yeah. So 2, 3, and Pierce 1 on this.
5, 6.
That's what you get. Oh, you're gonna block 2. So all right. So you only save 1. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys are gonna die on that shot. Man, but still, there's so many left. You get to keep your heavy weapon too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was not bad. Not bad. All right, so I went with the rat on Nasp. He aimed and fired and killed the last little droid over here, and we found out that he can just barely fit in between these big arches. So he's kind of lined up for a strafing run maybe next turn on all these droids that are really nicely lined up. Like Sean is really embracing the droid mentality of like getting all these guys in rank and file right here, which is really good. So this is the middle of our board too. Only 2 of those front droids are left. It was a much bigger formation, but then fire support kind of thinned it out a little bit. All right, so he moved Maul up. I decided I'm going to take my Wookiees that are better at melee and have them actually shoot at Maul with the last fire support from these clones right here. I kind of wasted, I guess, the surge on most of the clones, but I mean, the fire support is still cool, especially when the Wookiees have surge to hit. And so I don't have Pierce on this shot, but it's a lot of dice. So, there's a white in there. All right, well, here we go. Oh, that's not bad. All right, so that's surge. That's gonna be a hit. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jesus.
7, 8. Now Maul does have a surge, but he doesn't have a dodge. So I could get some damage through on Maul. And now, of course, that makes him extremely deadly next turn. All right, 8.
So I blocked 5.
Well, no, you only have 1 surge token.
Yeah, I got 4 blocks.
Oh, yeah, I was. All right, yeah, you did math right, and I'm doing math wrong. So you're gonna block 5. That's 3 wounds. That's still not bad. That's not bad on Maul.
Where's the? Oh, there we go. So
Yeah, you have wounds. All right. All right, beginning of round 3, he did play a 1-pip. He played Duel of the Fates. That gives Maul a dodge token and disengage. And when he's engaged with me, I can't spend dodge tokens or aim tokens.
Or aim tokens, or surge tokens, or standby.
Or surge tokens.
Or standby tokens.
Okay. Oh, wow. So I can't even... Oh, the surge tokens...
You are useless!
Ouch. Okay. That's a little bit terrible. And then I played Yarl. But that does give my... The one thing I can do is I can put suppression on Maul, I guess, or whoever, because it gives the Wookiees that I gave orders to from a Wookiee commander, demoralize 1. So they can put out suppression, which is good for this particular, for War Weary. So, all right. So what are you doing first?
All right, this is going to be weird. So I'm going to activate over offensive push. And I'm going to...
All right, so you're going to activate...
Offensive push and jump.
Okay, and so you have 3 actions, so you can move, and then melee. But you can. I'm just saying, yeah.
All right.
You're gonna force push, right?
Force push the Wookiees into me.
Okay. Now you don't have charge. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Force push the Wookiees into me.
Yeah. Okay. And then that's a free action because that's a force power. Yeah. All right. So they're engaged with you, and if you do want to attack them, you can. If not, you don't have to because you have disengage.
Yeah. Well, no, I am going to attack them.
You did only 1 action so far.
Yes.
And so that surge I gave them is virtually meaningless. All right, so you got 4. Do you have
5 red?
Yeah, I gave you tenacity.
Yes.
Yeah, I did give you tenacity.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, that's a lot of dice.
Yes.
It's a lot of dice. All right.
I do have an aim and a dodge right now.
Yes, you do. All right. You won't need the dodge. I'm guessing I'm gonna probably have 6 hits incoming. Let's see. That's my guess. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have surge? Offensive surge at all?
I do not.
Well, you have impact 2 and pierce 2. Okay, all right.
So I'm gonna
reroll the reds.
reroll the reds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Is that 6?
That's 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Good call.
I guessed right. Well, law of averages, I guess. And then pierce 2 here. And yes, that's all going through. So that's 6.
Yep. So it's 2
So
guys.
that's two whole guys are just straight up down. So here's the leader. Boom. The bowcaster, I guess, will survive. And that's not a suppressive attack since it's melee. Ouch. And then you have 1 more action. You're going to engage the clones to keep them safe.
Yep. So we'll go right there. And then they're going to go around me.
Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. Okay. Nice move. Now, a great thing to do here would be to just hopefully pull core from the pile and then get a disengage. All right, pulled the Rata Nasp through, compulsory in here, fired regular gun, and then overlapped compulsory at the end. So I got 2 attacks and some suppression on them, but now they're activating and firing at these guys with light cover. You aimed and shot.
So I got 3, but blacks roll blanks. So I'm going to reroll the blacks.
So 4. 1 goes away for light cover, so I'm rolling against 3. I do have a surge, which I can spend.
You can use now. And
I'm probably gonna... no, I'm not going to because I rolled all blanks. So that just kills my bowcaster. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts. It cuts like a knife. All right, fast forwarded through a little bit. I had literally everybody over here attack Maul. Maul is still standing. So Sean has already determined that he has better luck with Maul than I do because Maul's out in the open.
But I had better luck with Jin.
I had the guys withdraw. Better luck with Jin than everybody, yeah. But Maul has 1 health left. He's up to 6 suppression. Well, 1 comes off now, end of the round. But I had all these guys attack him. I had the other folks over here run away, and so I'm trying to have at least 3 guys in the deployment zone. But his Maul, I know he's got another 1-pip in there. So although that one's less crazy than Duel of the Fates, but it's still not bad because it lets you can take the damage when you play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna figure something out. We definitely have to figure what I'm going to play. All right, so I ended up playing 1-pip Goror, and he played at last. So he won the roll-off So he went first, and he did his direct droid chain over here. And so does that give Maul an aim? Also,
it also gives him aim. Yes.
yeah. So it's still nice. And I decided to give it to my commander since he was wounded. He got an aim, a dodge, and a surge. So because I have a feeling Maul might try to move in on the commander, or might just run. I don't know.
Why did he get aimed? Wait. Why did he get all that?
Because he was wounded. That's what the card.
He
it
was
my one
wounded?
pick. Yeah. You.
I did get him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You were shooting him last turn, so he's got a wound on him,
Did.
and Chewbacca has a wound on him, and Chewbacca is amazing. All right. So let's see if you can rally. Only one, so you're only going to get one
Two
less
actions.
action. You still have 2 actions with Maul though. That's still, but that changes your plans a little bit.
Does. No longer going for the Wookiees I want.
Imagine, because you could have went move, and throw your lightsaber at that guy.
Yeah.
That would have been something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potato and
Oh, all right, somebody's talking about a potato. I better stop recording. All right, so Maul had thrown his lightsaber into some clones that were in there, and then moved to engage these guys, trying to be safe. We moved around a little bit. Chewbacca went into standby mode, and I pulled a core from the pile. These guys aimed and punched. Got 5 hits through, and that is going to do it for Maul.
Yeah, one fail.
One fail.
2 fail because he didn't have surge.
He didn't have surge. So yeah, so Maul goes down at the hands of some plastoid clone armor punch fists. This guy's new name is now going to be Punchy. That's it. That's how they get their nicknames.
Yep.
Or Sith Killer.
Sith
Slayer.
That's
The
cool.
Sith Slayer. If this was a campaign, that would be his new name right now.
Oh yeah.
We need to do an RPG again soon.
Yes, we do.
Oh my god. All right, so very next thing, the tank is going to go. He's firing everything at my commander here, who was out in the open trying to kind of move in on Maul. And before he gets to goes, and you're firing the torpedo, so I can't spend my dodge either, because everything has high velocity. Chewie blocked, so he rolled 7 hits. Chewie blocked 1 and took 1, so we're going to flip this over to 2. And then you've got 4 through to the commander. So I'm going to switch from 4 over to, I'm going to bring out one of the Crabbok tokens and put the 5 down there. Boom. So 5 wounds on the chieftain. Chieftain is getting low. So that's something. All right, so I took my commander, moved him up on top. I just did a double move. And then these B1s did a move up, and they're going to take a shot at my commander. They do have a surge. Oh, man, look at that. It's a good roll.
Yep, so we'll turn that one to a hit.
All right, so that's 1, 2,
6.
6. Ouch. All right, I'll dodge 1. And then I'll roll against 5.
Got him!
Wow! Well, that's it from the commander. So we kind of screwed up, or I screwed up. I made a critical mistake here, because when these guys moved up, before they shot my commander, who was up there, Chewie had a standby token.
I forgot about it.
And I forgot about it too. And so, I was just so prepared for you to shoot him, I just stopped thinking about it. So in theory, Chewie could have moved into melee with them and engaged them. And even though he doesn't have charge, he would have prevented them from shooting the commander.
Yep.
But instead, after they shot him, I'm just going to return fire here. And, 2 crits and a hit. That's pretty good. He doesn't have an aim. But so, yeah, 3. Oh, all right. So take that. Huh. Not it's this cold comfort, but it's a little bit of justice. All right, I pulled special forces. Went with these Wookiees. Did a double move. Charged into a only 1 damaged unit of B1s. So 7 minis. I naturally rolled that, and he only blocked 1. So 8 hits minus 1 was 7. So I just basically one-shotted a full B1 unit with these guys. Amazing. And the cool thing about that is because I went with these guys in the middle, that breaks up his chain a little bit. So now he's going to have some AI. Like now now it's going to start to break down. Now it's going to start to break. Well, even I already killed Maul. I think it's already started to break down a little bit.
Yeah, because Maul was going to be like, I got a guaranteed point over there.
Yeah. And I've got like 2 or 3 guys kind of behind here a little bit. So it's looking like it'll probably be a Wookiee victory here. I think we got maybe 1 more turn to see if the droids can pull something crazy out. All right, so we're just doing the math here, and I think we're going to call it at this point because I've got 3 units on the back already, and at most he's going to be able to get 2 in here. He's got his commander underneath here, and then this blue unit. Granted, I'm about to displace them and start doing some damage to them, and maybe the Radanasp, brings him down before or not. But realistically, he could potentially get 2 guys in here. Now, I still got some clones over here that could also contest that. Or not contest, but you know what I mean. But I've already got 3 back there. Yeah. Now maybe he takes the tank, backs it up a little bit, and starts to harass in here. But because of this terrain piece, I can just move those guys inside until the last turn, and then just activate last, then move them all back in.
Yeah.
So I think I've got it. I'm pretty much mathematically assured, because the only other way for him to have a chance would be for these 4 guys to basically
kill Chewbacca.
to defeat Chewbacca, and I still got another 1 pip, so I can guarantee that Chewie goes first, and he's also still a Wookiee commander, so all of my command cards are still valid.
Yep.
So Wookiees had a lot going for him today. This one worked out really well. I like the Radanasp. I'm not crazy about it, but it was fun. It was a good distraction.
Yeah.
It was a good distraction.
It is very light. I mean, I had 1 good hit on it, surprisingly.
Yeah, you almost got it though, but then the last couple that should have gotten it, I just got really lucky white defense dice when you were attacking at the end.
I put Maul a little too far forward, and you had that good. So actually, even with no Z6, you had a decent fire support with the Wookiees.
Yeah, because they had the surge to crit, and they had and especially when I brought the thing that's funny about the Wookiees to me is that the melee version of the Wookiees have the better ranged attack if you can get into range.
Yeah.
And so like I almost I kind of want to play them aggressively anyway, so I kind of want to get, and that was really one of the biggest attacks in the game, was that big ranged attack. Yep. Plus so I still think my preferred Wookiee build is the classic one, is the bowcaster with the melee guys.
I think I even think I originally had this idea of having the infantry support platform with the Wookiees, because they can have some impact power in there as well and all that. But actually, Wookiees worked out pretty cool. Yeah.
What did you think of the droids and trying to do the chain and the order chain?
The chain is fun, but man, the P1s they're so random in their hits. Yeah, it's playing all Z6s.
It kind of is, and sometimes you do really well, and sometimes not so well. Yeah, they did really they took out the commander. That was the great shot of the game.
The tank is fun. You do learn how to play those Jedi. Jedi are a little bit more finickier than I thought.
Yeah, you don't play Jedi very often.
No, I don't.
That you don't, and Maul almost did a lot of things. If I hadn't killed him with that punch,
and you whittled him down too. It's
and that's the thing is, I don't think you expected me to take everybody and say, you know what, we were all going for that, that corner to get to your deployment zone, and every single one of us stopped and said, let's all just turn around and shoot at Maul. Because otherwise he would have, just, I knew that he would have just been picking apart my back line every turn.
I had an idea to maybe charge him into your commander, but with Chewbacca and the melee Wookiees, okay, I'm going to kill maybe 1, and then the other 2 are just come in and beat the crap out of him.
Since Maul has no native surge, it's...
There's no Jedi on the field, so...
And you didn't have any other way to give him dodge tokens. Yeah. So maybe in the future, a commander with the one that lets you retain a dodge token or something like that.
You built the list. So
I did build the list, yeah.
So Force Push is...
I can't criticize the list when I built it. I just wanted thematics. I wanted the Battle of Naboo, and so this was kind of this was like the Gungans kind of overpowering, except it was Wookiees. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and I will talk to you guys later. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, and check the links in the description. You can check out some of that luxury playstyle stuff. You can hop into Discord. You can all that good groovy stuff. Big thanks to the patrons. You guys are amazing. Patrons get early access to battle reports. So if you want to see this before your friends, check out Patreon. I'll talk to you guys later. I want to thank you, and as always, have a great day. And may the Force be with you, and wear your socks on your feet instead of your nose.